So parallelogram, a quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel, is called as parallelogram. Okay, a quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel is called as parallelogram. You can just see parallelogram means the parallel line, it's denoted by this is symbol. Okay, these two sides are parallel, the same wise, and these two. Okay, these two sides are parallel is given. Both pair of opposite sides are parallel, therefore is called as parallelogram. Now the properties of parallelogram. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay, equal means we'll be using this line. Okay, one line. This equal to these two sides are equal. The same way, double line means these two sides are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. That is the first point. In second, opposite angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle D. Opposite angles are equal. Third one, adjacent angles add up to 180 degree. Adjacent angles. Okay, adjacent angle means nearby angle. Okay, next to it. Angle A is adjacent to B. The same way as angle A is adjacent to D. If you are adding two adjacent angles, it will be equal to 180 degree. That means angle A plus B is equal to 180 degree, or A plus D is equal to 180 degree. Fourth one, diagonals bisect each other. Okay, the diagonal AC is one diagonal, BD is another diagonal. So diagonals are bisect each other. Bisect means here OB is equal to OD, and OA it will be equal to OC. Okay, diagonals bisect each other. These are the four properties of parallelogram. Here rectangle and squares are special parallelogram. The next shape is rhombus. Okay, the next one is rhombus. A quadrilateral in which all the sides are equal. Okay, a quadrilateral with all the sides are equal is called as rhombus. The properties of rhombus are all the sides are equal and opposite angles are equal. Adjacent angles add up to 180 degree. Why? Because this is a special type of parallelogram. It will satisfy all the properties of parallelogram. Okay. Next, fourth one, diagonals are bisect each other at 90 degree. Okay, diagonals are perpendicular bisect each other. Okay, diagonals. That means here this diagonal. OD is equal to OB. The same way as OA is equal to OC. Okay, bisect at 90 degree. Now, fifth one, diagonals bisect its angle also. Divide into two equal angles. So every rhombus is also a parallelogram. That means under the parallelogram we have square, rectangle and rhombus. These are all special type of parallelogram. So now figure it out. 4.2. So it's given page number 102. Okay, figure it out. 4.2 page number 102. Find the remaining angles in the following quadrilaterals. Find the remaining angles in the following quadrilaterals. Only one angle is given. Okay, first you have to identify what is the name of this quadrilateral. Okay, so they have given the arrow mark. So this arrow mark implies parallel. Okay, here this is PE is parallel to RA, and this second line also is parallel. Okay, PR is parallel to EA. So both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Therefore, I can say PEAR is a parallelogram. Okay, PEAR is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel. I can say. Okay, so I'm just taking as okay for the first one. So a PEAR is a parallelogram because both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, now one of the angle is given. Okay, angle P is given. Okay, is given angle P is equal to 40 degrees given in the question. Now you have to find out the balance angle. Okay, so in a parallelogram we know that opposite angles are equal. Okay, in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Now P is 40 degree means angle A also it will be 40 degree I can say. Okay, this is 40 degree. Okay, angle A is 40 degree. So I can just write angle A is equal to 40 degree. The reason is opposite angles. Okay, opposite angles. Okay, next I can find out angle E. Okay, angle E, what is the connection between 40 and E? We know that sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. Okay, that is a property we have learned. Okay, property we have learned. Angle P plus E. Okay, angle P plus E. Okay, angle P plus E is equal to 180 degree. That is adjacent angles. Okay, sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. Right? Adjacent angles. They are adjacent angles. Okay. Now angle P is given 40 degree. Okay, 40 plus angle E is equal to 180 degree. So angle E is equal to 180 minus 40. Okay, 180 minus 40 degree. So 180 minus 40 is angle E is equal to 140. Therefore, I can say angle R also 140 degree. Why? Because opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal, I can say. Okay, so angle E is equal to 140 degree. Therefore, I can just say angle R also 140 degree. Angle R also 140 degree. The reason is opposite angle. Okay, opposite angle. Right, so we got all the angles, angle P, E, A, R. So all the angles we found out, right? Now the same ways we can just move to the question number second. Okay, second one. Second also, both pair of opposite sides are parallel. I can just say PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, here PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, PQRS is a parallelogram. If it's a parallelogram, we know that opposite angles are equal. So given angle P is equal to 110. Therefore, angle R is equal to 110. The reason is opposite angle. Okay, opposite angle. Next, right? So now this is we got it as 110. Fine. Next, we can just use adjacent angles. Angle P plus Q is equal to 180 degree. Right? So angle P plus Q. Angle P plus angle Q. If you are taking angle P plus S also adjacent angles only, you will be getting the same. Okay, or you can take it as angle P plus Q also adjacent angles. Sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree, right? Adjacent angles. Okay, adjacent angles. Angle P is given 110 plus angle Q we have to find out is equal to 180 degree. The angle Q is equal to 180 minus 110. Okay, 180 minus 110 is 70 degree. Okay, angle Q is equal to 70 degree. Now angle Q is 70 means angle S also 70 degree. Angle S also 70 degree. Okay, therefore angle S is equal to 70 degree. Okay, so now third and fourth. Okay, third question. Okay, diagram is given. Okay, UVWX. UVWX is given. And here one of the angle is given 30 degree. Okay, one of the angle is 30 degree. First, you have to identify what shape is this. UVWX is a rhombus because all the sides are equal. They have given one line, right? This line will representing equal sides. Okay, so all the sides are equal. Therefore, this is called as a rhombus. Okay, it's a rhombus. We can just say because all the sides are equal. Okay, so in a rhombus, we have learned one property, right? In a rhombus, okay, angles are bisect each other. Angles are bisect each other. That means this is 30 means this angle also will be 30 degree. And in a rhombus, opposite angle also equal. Okay, we have learned the property in a rhombus, opposite angles are equal and the diagonals bisect its angle. So based on this, we can do it, right? First, I will be just giving the name for each angle. Now, this is angle 1. This is angle, okay, angle 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Okay, total we have 6 angles, right? Angle 1 is given. Okay, so here is given angle 1. Okay, given. Okay, angle 1 is equal to 30 degree, right? So I can just directly say angle 6 also 30 degree. Why? Because diagonals bisects the angle. Okay, diagonal bisect the angle. Okay, we can just say diagonal bisect the angle. Okay, diagonal bisects. Diagonal bisects the angle equal. Now, so angle 3 also will be 30 degree. 4 also will be 30 degree. Okay, 3 and 4 it will be 30 degree. So you can just say therefore angle 3 is equal to 30 degree. Okay, and angle 4 also 30 degree. Okay, why? Because opposite angles are equal and diagonal bisects. Okay, opposite angles are equal and diagonal bisect. We can just say in a rhombus, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles equal and bisect. Okay, equal and bisect. Now angle 2 we have to find out. If you find out two angle 5 and 2 it will be equal. Opposite angles it will be equal. So how to find out angle 2, right? For finding angle 2, we are going to consider the triangle. Okay, UVX is a triangle. We can use angle sum property of triangle. Okay, so for finding angle 2, say in a triangle, I am just choosing. Okay, in triangle UVX, we know that angle sum property, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. Sum of three interior angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degree. Correct? The angle 1 is given 30 degree. Angle 2 we have to find out. Angle 3 is equal to 30 degree. Angle 3 is 30 degree. Okay. Now it's equal to 180 degree. Now just add 30 plus 30 is 60 degree. 60 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, right? So I can just take angle 2. Angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 degree. So angle 2 is equal to 120 degree and this is equal to angle 5 also. Angle 5 also 120 degree. So next I'll just write. Therefore angle 5 also 120 degree. Why? Because opposite angles. Okay, opposite angles. Okay, in a rhombus also can be a rhombus also considered as a parallelogram. It will satisfy all the properties of parallelogram. Therefore, opposite sides are opposite angles are equal in a rhombus also. Okay, hope it's clear. So we found out all the angles. Is it clear how we are finding it?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, the same wise you can do it fourth also. Okay, the same wise you can do fourth question also. One of the angle is given 20 degree. We can just name it as 1, 2, 3, 4 till 6, right? You all can try it side by side. You can just try it. Now this is, you can just name it as 1. Okay, now this will be 2 and this is 3. Okay, this is 4, 5 and 6. And angle 1 is given for, first of all, AEIO. Okay, AEIO is the rhombus. Okay, AEIO is the rhombus. The second question. This is the first question. AEIO is a rhombus. Why? Because all the sides are equal. Now it's given angle 1 is equal to 20 degree. Again, angle 1 is equal to 20 degree. If its angle 1 is 20 means angle 6 also 20 degree. Why? Because diagonal bisects the angle. Okay, diagonal bisects. So diagonal, the diagonal bisects the angle. So now therefore angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 30 degree. Okay, angle 3 is 20 degree. Okay, angle 3 is equal to 20 degree, comma, angle 4 also 20 degree. Okay, the reason is opposite angles are equal and bisects. Okay, opposite angles, so equal and so bisects. Now for finding angle 2, I can just use the triangle AEO. Okay, in a triangle AEO, in triangle AEO, use the angle sum property. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, 180 degree. Angle 1 is given 20. Angle 2 we have to find out. Angle 3 is equal to 20. Okay, that is also 20 degree is equal to 180 degree, right? So 20 plus 20 is 40. 40 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, right? Angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 40. Okay, so 180 minus 40, so you'll be getting 140. Okay, angle 2 is equal to 140 degree. Yes, angle 2 is 140 means, so therefore angle 5 also 140. Why? Because opposite angle. Okay, opposite angles. So we got all the angles. We got all the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 also we got it. Is it clear how we are finding it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, finally how to take and write the answer. Okay, so what are the angles are we are getting? 60 degree, 20 degree, we'll just write it as angle 1, 6, angle 1 is 20, angle 6 is 20, next angle, okay, angle 3 is 20, angle 4. Okay, these all are 20 degree. So balance angle 2 is angle 2, angle 5. We get everything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, angle 2 and 5 alone 140 degree. Okay, 140 degree. Right? Yes. So again, we have one more construction. Okay, I'll be just teaching this construction. Okay, side by side, you can just do the construction out. This also is same like, so what we learn the first, right? Only the thing is here diagonals are not equal. There is given diagonals are equal. Here diagonals are in different length. One is 7 centimeter, another one is 5 centimeter. So intersect an angle 140 degree. Okay, one construction I'll be just explaining it through the construction board. Then other thing you can do it. Just make a note. Diagonals are 7 centimeter, 5 centimeter, angle is 140 degree, right? So diagonals 1. Okay, diagonal 1 is given 7 centimeter. Okay, next diagonal 2. Another diagonal is given 5 centimeter. Okay, 5 centimeter. Next, what is given? So the angle. Okay, angle is given 140 degree. Okay, angle is equal to 140 degree. So the same process. Okay, first, so make sure that you are just taking. Okay, I'm just taking 7 centimeter first. Okay, so draw a line for 7 centimeter. Okay, draw a line for 7 centimeter. Okay, this is my 7 centimeter and just name it as A, B. Okay, name it as A and B. This is A, this is B. Name it as AB and find out half of AB. Okay, so total is 7 centimeter. Half of AB means 3.5, right? 3.5 will be the half. Okay, 3.5. So this is my 3.5. Okay, 3.5. Okay, you can just mark exactly 3.5 will be the half, right? I have just marked 3.5. This is my 3.5. Okay, you can just name this as O. Okay, this is as name O. Now from the O, I have to mark 140 degree. Okay, so from O, I have to mark 140 degree. You have to see only the inner scale 140 degree. Okay, here inner scale 140 degree. This is my 140 degree. Okay, this is 140 degree. Correct. Now I can just join. Okay, join and extend the line 140 degree. Okay, this should be 140 degree from here to here 140 degree. Now I have to make the diagonal towards 5 centimeter. So 5 centimeter means half of 5 centimeter is 2.5. Okay, now I have to measure 2.5. So just take 2.5 in your compass. Okay, just measure 2.5 in your compass. Okay, half of 5 is 2.5. Just take 2.5 in your compass. Okay, and keep the point in A. So draw an arc up and down. Okay, draw an arc. So up and down. And down also we have to draw 2.5 centimeter arc. Okay. So I have drawn an arc for 2.5 centimeter. So now I can just name this as, okay, A, B I have given. So I can just name it as this is C and this is D. So if you are joining A, B, C, D, will be getting required quadrilateral. Okay. Okay. Now this and this, this and this. Now this is my A, B, C. This is a required quadrilateral. Okay. Hope it's clear. Okay. How we are doing it, right? Actually, this should be, so total is 7. Half of 7 is 3.5. This should be 3.5. This also 3.5. And here diagonal 2 is 5 centimeter total. This should be 2.5. And this also 2.5. So just take it and construct. So we'll be getting the, okay, required quadrilateral. So now come to the construction part. So draw a line AB of 7 centimeter first. So take a point O on AB such that OA and OB is equal to 3.5 centimeter. So on OB, draw an angle of 140 degree at O. So take a point C and D on the line. Okay, so that OC and OD is equal to 2.5 centimeter. Okay, so next join AC, CB, BD and DA. So ABCD is a required quadrilateral and its diagonal AB and CD bisects its O. Okay, diagonals are bisect each other. Therefore, ABCD is a parallelogram. The same wise, right? So third question. Third question, you can just see it here. So using the diagonal property, construct a rhombus whose diagonals of length 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter. The same. First you draw a line for 4 centimeter. Okay. Draw a line for 4 centimeter. That means, and then make a off. Okay. The midpoint is 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. You just take it. From the center O, you have to mark 90 degree, right? So why? Because rhombus diagonals are perpendicular bisect each other. So we have to mark 90 degree from angle O, from the point O. And so one length is we have taken 4 centimeter. Another length should be 5 centimeter. Half of 5 is 2.5. Just take 2.5 centimeter in your compass. Keep the pointer in O. So draw an arc for 2.5. Here also 2.5. Okay. So 2.5 and here also we should mark for 2.5. Now join AC, BD. So you'll be getting required rhombus. Okay, same process. Okay, there will not be any difficulties. I think here we have only two consection. Okay, two consection is given. Hope it's clear.
Thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe and share. Thank you.